I spent 3 days on the KATY Trail, and here's what I wish I knew. Bike with thin tires. The road is packed limestone, so pick narrow tires for less friction. We rode 2 bikes, and our hybrid bike with thin tires was much easier to pedal than the mountain bike with wide tires. We put all our supplies on the hybrid bike to even out the effort. Shock test your gear. We had a rough start our first day. Construction pushed us onto a gravelly detour, so we had to walk at 2 miles an hour. My bike rattled so much that the rear rack lost a screw. Don't install new gear the week before so you have time to test out your bike. Bike west to east. A biker on the road told us that people normally bike Sedalia to St. Charles because it's downhill going east and the wind blows east. We were biking west. Watch out for detours. Besides the construction at the start, we ran into a detour that involved biking on a highway with gutter bike lanes. I turned around every 5 seconds to check for cars, shouting clear or car coming. I would not have biked this detour if I knew this meant biking on highway hell. Bring sugar. We snack on honey pecans, but I wish we brought fast-acting sugar, like candy or sugary sports drinks. Prepare for the sun. There's long stretches without shade.
Does this ever end?
We wore sunglasses from noon to sunset and applied sunscreen every 2 hours. Next time, I would bring an insulated water bottle because cold water and hot sun would be nice. Charge devices 2 days before the trip. 1 night to charge, 1 night to pack. I forgot the bike lights because I charged them the night before and didn't bring them in the morning we left. The sun set before we got to McKittrick, so we biked an hour on a phone flashlight, which was not ideal because the trail was otherwise pitch black. Book a bed and breakfast instead of camping. Having a hot shower and a comfy bed is so worth it after a full day of biking. Have a backup plan. The 3rd day was just too much with a highway detour. We were in such a small, remote town that there was no Uber. Our B&B host offered us a rescue, which at this point I gratefully accepted. Budget time for the unexpected. I planned 60 miles per day. My reasoning was, I bike 7 miles an hour comfortably, so 60 miles should be fine for under 9 hours of biking.
We're doing good today.
This math did not account for elevation, hot sun, detours, and imprecise maps. Strava said we biked a couple more miles than expected. I recommend doing this trip at least once when the route is construction and detour-free with clear skies. Biking without worrying about cars feels extremely freeing, and pedaling for 8 hours will give you amazing perspective for enjoying a cool drink and the ability to sit down. I suggest starting with a 20-mile day trip to test out the trail and make sure things go smoothly as planned.